NCAA tournament. You guys think different than I do. I've never worried about any of that except that seed.
Do you think you can't get into their bench because their bench is
Good.
full of yours?
Yeah, and there's been a couple kids that have been injured, which means they're rested. Now all of a sudden their best shooter on their team's coming at us, and I would imagine he'll try to go crazy tomorrow. But they have two guys that hadn't played, which means they're rested and ready to go against us. And their bench is deep. And bottom line is, it is going to be a very difficult game for us to win. And we're going to go in and play and do what we can do and learn from the environment, learn from, like I'm telling John, he better play today in this practice and be vocal like he's going to have to be in the game. You got to do it. And the same with Eric. I mean, you can't go into your own shell. You can't afford it. You know, possessions matter.
Ramon said something about you guys are going to figure out another way for communication other than verbally. I know you don't want to give away whatever it is, but
we've been working on mental telepathy. I'm not sure that's something that we can go to, but we're trying. I met with a psychic yesterday to see if there's ways of us.
How concerned are you about freshmen, though? How prepared do you think they are? Because the other day you said freshmen are freshmen. Don't believe it.
Here's what's happened to us. We're good enough to beat anybody, and we play a way that anybody's good enough to beat us. We just, there are inopportune times where we're breaking down defensively, we're stopping. What we did against Mississippi State, with 3 minutes to go, we locked down in that 5, just locked down and played. They got no real opportunities. We just we're not able to do that for 40 minutes. And sometimes it's when we sub guys lose their man, or it's just that we're not ready for that yet. But we're good enough to beat anybody, but we make plays that keep everybody in games. So we're not afraid. I like that. We're on the road and we're not afraid to make plays. Patrick Patterson made the short jumper, the free throws, the block. Think of what he did to win that game, which is what we want from him. That should be him every night out. He's capable of that. He rebounded the ball. You know, don't count on everybody else to go get it. You go get it. You're that guy. And you know, it makes us that much better. And we're still, you know, spotty at shooting the ball at times. How about this? We still lead the league in field goal percentage, us and Vandy, and we're one of the best three-point shooting teams in the league. And you look at us and say, man, if we could ever shoot. Well, what's that make every other team in the league? Because they're below us in three-point shooting.
Do you like the fact that you have these road games all toward the end of the season as you get ready for postseason play? Is it a good tester in a way?
Well, it just, you know, having 4 of your last 6 on the road is a bear. Travel, your team's tired anyway. They're going in and it's someone's Super Bowl, all that stuff. It makes it hard, it makes it difficult. But you know what, the challenge for these guys, they're so young, they don't know better. They don't know who we playing next, where are we playing them. You know, they're still asking who Bernard King is, what number he is. I mean, they don't know. I mean, they're just next game, you know.
What's the funkiest gym you've ever coached?